Hi there. Todd Watley, certified elder law attorney with Generations Legal Group. The number three question I get probably is, what happens if I die without a will? All right. Now, that's kind of a loaded question because if you listen to number one, I'm not a big fan of wills. And I'll just kind of go through this, but I will bring this up a lot because it's a very common misconception. Number one, a will should not be your ultimate estate planning tool, particularly if you don't have minor children. A will is what takes you through probate. All right. Probate is to get things unstuck from a dead person's name. You should not go through probate. There are easy ways to avoid probate, payable on death, beneficiaries, a trust. You should avoid probate. But if you die with everything stuck in your name, then you're going to go through probate. And if you don't have a will, the state of Arkansas has a will for you. Some people think if you die without a will, everything goes to the state. That is absolutely not true. It will go to your heirs based on the law. And the law says basically it goes to your spouse and kids. If you don't have spouse and kids, it'll go to your parents. If you don't have parents, it'll go to your brothers and sisters. If you don't have brothers and sisters, but surviving nieces and nephews, it'll go there. If you don't have siblings or nieces or nephews, it'll go to your cousins. Okay. And there's got to be someone out there who's kin to you and will eventually get your money. All right. But if you absolutely have no one in the world that's kin to you, then it'll go to the state, or if they just can't find people. So it's not going to go to the state, but it will go based on state law, and that's probably not the way that you want it to go. So therefore, you do need to do an estate plan, and it doesn't have to be complicated. It's not a $5,000 trust. It can be as simple as payable on death beneficiaries. We can do a deed on your house that will make sure that your house passes without going through probate. But you need to see an attorney, and an attorney who's going to look at your best interest and do what is in your best interest, not just sell you something. Okay. So if you come into our office, we will always start at the simplest level first and see if that works for you. And if it does, great, we're done. Okay. It's not a lot of money and it's very simple and straightforward, but sometimes there are complications, and that's what gets us into a trust. I'll go into that more on other videos, but the simple question was, what happens if I die without a will? Well, the state of Arkansas has a will for you, and it will go according to that, but that's only if things go through probate. A whole lot of my clients don't have wills, but they're not going through probate because they have done what I told them to do, which is to make sure that everything is payable on death or everything has a beneficiary. If you die with everything having a beneficiary and no will, you still don't go through probate because that thing is stuck in your name, and that's what is for probate. Okay. So hopefully that answers that question. If you have questions, as always, please call the office 479-601-4119 or go to our website, generationslegalgroup.com. You can get a lot of information there and you can schedule appointments. All right. Thanks. And I'll see you next time.